Hello guys, it's Justin from the Intimate Guide coming at you guys with my third episode of this new series, Anatomy of the Thrill. And for today, I will be talking about the Beast at Kings Island, the proclaimed legendary wooden roller coaster that is considered one of the best by many enthusiasts. Now that being said, there are a fair amount of enthusiasts that I know of that really don't care much for this coaster. In fact, one of them hates him so much he'd probably think a wacky worm is more thrilling. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. Oh, and before I get started, I want to let you know that I may start uploading a lot more now that summer's just around the corner. I just have 3 more days of school left. So yeah, once I get out of school, which is June 8th, expect me to be uploading a lot more. Now, the Beast is a wooden roller coaster that's located at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, and it opened in 1979 as the world's tallest, fastest, and longest wooden roller coaster. Until this very day, the Beast has remained the world's longest wooden roller coaster at an astonishing 7,359 feet of track, and it spans more than 35 acres of land. And due to this ride having such extraordinary track length, it has a really impressive ride time of a grand total of 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Now originally, Kings Island wanted to rebuild a replica of the Shooting Star roller coaster that was previously located at Cincinnati's Coney Island. And for those of you that don't know, Coney Island Cincinnati was Kings Island's predecessor, and the Shooting Star roller coaster was very popular there before it was demolished in 1971. The idea of building a replica of the Shooting Star roller coaster eventually became an idea of building a terrain coaster that utilized the park's naturally occurring wooded hills. Now, as I said earlier, the Beast opened on April 14th, 1979 as the world's tallest, fastest, and longest wooden roller coaster, and is often credited as the world's first modern wooden roller coaster to generate a marketing campaign. From animated commercials to numerous television spots, the ride eventually became famous worldwide. Now, when the Beast first opened, it originally featured 3 underground tunnels. However, by its second season, the second and third tunnels were joined. And also after its first season, 2 enclosed tunnel structures were capped onto the double helix finale, which is often considered as the signature moment of the ride. And then in 2000, Kings Island would open a successor to the Beast known as the Son of Beast, which would become the tallest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the world. However, I'm not going to waste any time on Son of Beast because I'm trying to get into the ride experience here. So you leave the station, go through this broad turn to your right, go up this lift hill that takes an eternity to climb. You then go into this 141-foot drop, and then you reach your top speed of 64 miles an hour in this tunnel. You then turn to your left, go into a camelback. You then go up again and make this big turn to your right before you hit this long and unnecessary brake run. I mean, at the time of this video, I'm talking about this POV, there's no trim at the other end of the brake run, so it doesn't get slowed down like a lot like it does today. You then veer to the right and you pick up speed a little bit before you go into this tunnel. At the time of this video, there were 2 tunnels. This was recorded before the 2 tunnels were joined the following season. You then go through, at the time of this POV, the second tunnel, turn to your right, you kind of dip down a little bit, you start picking up speed before you turn to the right once more. And then you turn to your right at an upward angle. And then you go into this little straight section before you approach the second lift hill. And by the looks of this POV, this thing is really struggling to get up there. Like, it looks like it's just about to valley. Great, now I have like another freaking minute to waste because of the second lift hill. Good freaking job, Kings Island. Good job. I suppose I can talk about Son of Beast a little bit more. So, what was I saying? Yeah, they had to remove the vertical loop in like 2006. And then in 2009, there was this incident where a support or part of the support structure broke and it made a very sharp jolt on the ride, and a lot of people were complaining about like a neck injury or something. I've heard many reasons behind this event. A, that the trains were too heavy, and B, that the support structure was not built correctly. Son of Beast will remain standing but not operating for the next few years before Kings Island finally decided to remove it in 2012. Nowadays, that plot of land that Son of Beast occupied is now occupied by their new Bina Minvert Banshee. So you reach the top of the second lift hill on the Beast, and then you kind of turn downwards at a 18-degree angle And as you're going down that drop, it's ever so slowly banking harder to the left in preparation for the double helix finale. And this POV was recorded before the tunnels were added, so you can see all around. To be fair, that double helix does seem fairly intense because you hit him with so much speed. You then exit the double helix in this big turn to your left, dip down once more under the support structure, go up, and then you finally hit the brake run. Although this ride opened 38 years ago, it is still widely talked about amongst enthusiasts as being one of the greatest wooden roller coasters in the world. It has ranked very highly in polls such as the Golden Ticket Awards. It's ranked in top 10 wooden coasters every year. Like, the only year I think it didn't make it was 2001 when it ranked like 12, but as of recently, it's ranked very highly. Although for me personally, I think the way how the Golden Ticket Awards ranks coasters is complete crap. But that aside, people in the coaster community are always raving about this coaster, mainly because of its night rides that it gives. I heard this ride gives really good night rides. However, once again, I have a friend that's an enthusiast. He's ridden around 500 coasters and he absolutely hates this thing. Even after riding it at night numerous times, he still finds no redeeming factor about it. And that goes to show that I think this ride could be a big hit or a miss with some people. You're really either gonna like it or you're really gonna hate it. Now, I am not one to judge this coaster because I have not ridden it, but that aside, this coaster really set the stage and made way for all these other new wooden roller coasters that are terrain coasters like Beast. Like Magnum, I do not see this coaster going away anytime soon because of how much of a milestone it is. So that wraps up this episode of Anatomy of the Thrill. If you guys enjoy this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in my next video, wherever that is. But until then, ride on.